Oh, hello there. I didn't see you come in. Welcome to my life, you guys. We are up bright and early on this Monday morning. I am loving this daylight savings times because I'm getting so much more time in the day to be with my lovely children. You guys ready to go? Seatbelts on? Music on? Let's do this. Guys, I'm stopping off at HomeGoods. It's near the grocery store, and look at all the people in line for Rae Dunn. I don't even know if I want to wait. Like, is it worth it, or should I go over to the Marshalls? You know what? We're gonna go to the Marshalls, because whatever, like, they're gonna all get in there before me. This is for real, guys. This Rae Dunn thing is for real, and it's probably... They open it? It's 9:29. They open in 1 minute. Do we go? I've got 3 kids with me, you guys. All right, I'm going to Marshalls. I'm going to Marshalls! Okay, I'm running through the store with 3 kids. Jacob, come here. Trying to find Rae Dunn. You guys, so we just went into HomeGoods because I'm like, maybe, and they had like a few cute things. I'm gonna show you guys right now. I didn't buy any of it because I just didn't, I was like, it didn't move me, you know what I mean? I didn't feel the Rae Dunn like pull towards it. So I don't know, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, I really want the mug that says on it like jingle, or you know, something cute like that. So anyway, I didn't get it, but you guys can see some of the things our HomeGoods had, and let me know what you think. Do you know what? I can't be Rae Dunn sad when a song like this is on the radio. Right, guys? Hit that high. Wake me up before you go, girl. I'm not planning on going solo. Wake me up before you go, girl. Take me dancing tonight. Sing it with me, guys. What? So the boys are playing in the yard, and I thought I have a minute to kind of talk with you guys. And you know, here on their channel, like, I don't like to hold back. I like to just talk with you. I like to just bring up, like, I don't know, I'm not politically correct sometimes. I just bring up things, and that's what I love about it. It's like we're really, like, we're best friends. So we were at church yesterday on Sunday, and we go to church in Pasadena, and it's like, it's kind of like an urban, like rural. It's a kind of an urban city, and so it's in the city, and so we have kind of all walks of life, all kinds of people. And we had a homeless man come in to the church. Anyway, he came into the church, and so Rich had to walk Joey outside because he was getting a little just like talkative and stuff and not wanting to sit in the sermon. And during our sermons for the week, like once a month, we have all of the kids in. So it's like all the family in church, the whole family's in, and it was that week. So all the kids were with us instead of in their Sunday school classes. So Rich took Joey, he walked him around kind of this old town area, and I was inside with the other kids, and then we switched off, and then Rich came back, and then I walked outside for a minute just like to get some air and go to the bathroom. And of course, like, this man who is a homeless man that was in our church visiting, like, he came and just walked in, and of course everybody's very like loving and polite to him. He saw me, and so he comes up and starts talking to me, and I'm always like a little uncomfortable because I don't know. So it's just the two of us. So anyway, he starts telling me, and he's clearly like, there's some mental issues going on. I don't know if he was like some drug abuse, some alcohol, or what. So he starts telling me his life story and how his son committed suicide like just a year ago, and how, you know, he knows that he's mentally sick and he's physically ill and just all this stuff. And he's like, will you tell me, like, will somebody tell me if my son went to heaven because he committed suicide? And he's like, I know that Jesus is real, and I know that he's the Lord and Savior, and I just need to talk to someone about this. And he's got like tears coming down his face. So anyway, I sit and I spend the next like 20 minutes talking with this man just about life and about his son and about my thoughts on it all. And I mean, I just never felt so bad, because usually, you guys, I'm the person that, like, I see homeless people and I like clutch the kids a little tighter. I'm worried they're gonna hurt us. I'll be honest, I think I like stereotype it. And even this, like, I don't think he was in his right mind in a lot of things, but I start to think about him and I'm like, that's somebody's baby. Like, he was somebody's Robbie, Joey, and Jacob. And it just makes me, like, gets to my heart, because I'm just thinking, like, somebody held this man once when he was a little tiny baby boy and loved him in the same way that I love my kids. And like, the innocence and stuff was there at one point. And I just start thinking, like, this is probably, like, this has to be how Christ sees us, how God sees us. He sees us as being that little innocent child, you know, not the person that's now corrupted by the world and has been, you know, maybe handed unfair things in life or hasn't treated everybody the best. And this man started to go on, he started telling me his life story on how he became mentally ill, and that he had this really abusive father who was in the military, and he would like beat his mom in front of him. And I just felt such sadness for this guy. And I think God is really like working on me to kind of, I don't really know the whole big picture yet, but somewhere in there he's working on a change in my heart, I think. So the previous week, you guys, same thing. I was walking one of the kids out in the front, and a group of like a motorcycle gang, and I don't even want to say who they were, but it's a really well-known one that you guys know, pretty tough dudes, like pretty scary guys. Come like 50 of them on motorcycles going in front of the church. I told you our church is like off of where they do the Rose Parade. Sorry guys, my camera timed out. So this motorcycle gang of guys is parked up in front of the church. They're parking to go into this like old town Pasadena, like trendy little area. So they park, and I'm standing out there with Joey, and they head towards me because they're heading over to cross the street, and I'm like, don't make eye contact, don't make eye contact, you know. And this is like a well-known, okay guys, like not known for doing some good things. All right, so they walk up to me and he's like, lady, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is it. This is where I die, in front of the church. And he's like, you have the cutest little boy ever. And he's like getting down, hey Joey, like talking to him and being like really sweet with him. I tell him his name and stuff, offers him a candy, and was just like really sweet, and was like, you're doing the right thing by taking him to church, and like just really like oddly nice. And so I think that I'm being taught that like I seriously cannot judge a book by its cover, and maybe I do that sometimes, you guys. And I'm starting to see things more how God sees us. Like maybe he doesn't judge our outside or what we know of a person, and you know, it's not a bad thing. I mean, I think you have to be cautious, but I'm definitely learning, and I feel like this has happened 2 Sundays in a row, you guys. There's something that God's trying to teach me. So anyway, I just want to share it with you because I think it's just kind of like, it really touched my heart. Both stories truly touched my heart. Now I got these guys playing in the back of the truck, so I gotta go.
Come on, it's time to play. There's Jessie, the Oatland cowgirl. He's a rootin'est cowboy in the wild, wild west. Wake me up before you go. I don't want to miss it when I hit that high.
You guys sing with me. It's a good one. Shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart